Welcome, guys, once again to today another lecture. So, we will be focusing on the topic factorization today. So, for the interest of time, let us go straight into this lecture session. Now, guys, what is factorization? When we factorize an algebraic expression, we write it as a product of factors. These factors may be numbers, algebraic variables, or algebraic expression. Now, expression of the form 5x squared y and 3xy and also 2x open bracket x plus 1 x minus 1. These are all algebraic factor forms, right? Now, on the other hand, what if we were to get an expression of the form 2x plus 4, and also expression of the form 3x plus y, and expression of the form x squared plus 5x plus 6. Now, as you can see, these sets of expressions or terms is different from this and also this. Now, straight off the bat, we can factorize these because they are already in the factor form. But in order to factorize these types of equation like 2x plus 4, 3x plus y, x squared plus 5x plus 6, you have to use a different mathematical method. Now let us dive straight into the wonderful world of factorization, guys. Now, once again, we are doing some factorization. So let us use a method that is called the common factor. I keep writing. So the common factors method. So how we will do this is we will begin with a simple example like 2x plus 4 as a simple example. Now, what this is saying is that we should find a common factor that both terms will satisfy. Now, if we were to look at 2x and write the factors of 2x, this will be 2 multiplied by x, right? And if we were to write the factor of 4, we will have 2 multiplied by 2. That will give 4. So what if we were to put both together? Then what we will have is this. Let us remove the bracket for now. Remove the bracket. Now what we will have is this. For this, we will have 2x, or 2 times x. And for the plus 4, we will have the 2 times 2. Now, if we were to use the distributive law, we can easily distribute each. So what this means that we will take out what is common to both and put it on the outside, and then we will have something looking like this for this side. So now we see that 2 is common to both, right? So we can have 2 on the outside, and then by using the law, we will end up with this. Now, what the law is stating that if we were to expand this bracket here, we will end up with this. Let us see. Now let us check. So we were to expand this by multiplying the 2 by both terms in the bracket. That will give us 2x plus 4. So guys, I will not be doing this type of question this long way. This is just to explain, to show you the mathematical principle behind this. Because if we were to eliminate the whole of this and the whole of this and this, we will end up with this. 2 open bracket x plus 2 will give the factor of that. So that is what we're gonna do, the short method of the common factor. And it can be done, guys. Let us look at a next example. Example number 2. So call this one example number 1. So example number 2, we have 5xy plus 10x, and this is going to be solved by using the common factor method. Now, based off what we learned previous, we can safely say that if we were to find the factor for each and put it on the outside of a bracket, right? So for this, the factor for this would be 5, and then we will take 5 from this. So we can put 5 on the outside. So this is like a little trick. So 5 can go into this and 5 can go into this. So this term, 5 can go into it, and this term can also go into 5. So let us put a plus sign here, put a bracket here. So 5 into 10 goes 2 times, right? Then we have the x in both terms, so we can put an x on the outside, and this will leave us with y. So basically what I'm saying is this. What is common to both terms, we will put on the outside of the bracket, because when you multiply what is common to both terms by whatsoever inside of the bracket, you will end up with the original expression. So let us check. So if we were to multiply 5x by both terms in the bracket, we will have 5xy plus 5 times 2 give us 10x, and this is the same as the original expression that was given on the top. So let us work a few more examples, guys, and then we will understand more about this common factor factorization. Let's go! So, as I mentioned before, I will take the mathematics from the hard way and I will get it done the easy way. Now, let's go back, guys, to the mathematics question. Now, using the common factor method, can you guys solve this question before I solve it? Now, we have 12a square b plus 15a b square. So remember, guys, we're going to use the common factor method by putting the term which is common to both of these on the outside. So we're going to find. So look at this. Now, this is a little trick I'm going to show you. Now, we can straight off the bat say 12 is common to both terms. However, there is number within the factor of 12, which is common to number within the factor of 15. So what we can do is this. We can say 12, and the factor of 12, we have 3 times 4, that give us 12, right? And 15 have a factor of 3 times 5. So 3, 5 is 15. So we have 3 as the common factor for both. So we know that 3 is safely on the outside. Now let us put a bracket here. So 3 times 4, so equal. So the 4 is there, right? Let us put a plus here. And we know that 5 should be here. So that is the coefficient factor. Let us do the next variable, which is a. So we have a in both of the terms. So what we're going to do is to put a on the outside, and then we're going to put that a here, because we want, when we multiply whatsoever on the outside with whatsoever on the inside of the bracket, it will give us the original expression. So b is in both terms. So b here, no b here, put b here. That's look like a 6. So let us write the B properly. So that's for properly B. So let us check to see if our answer is correct. So what we're going to do to check is to multiply this term on the outside by both terms in the brackets. So by multiplying 3ab times 4ab, we end up with 12a squared b plus 3 multiplied by 5 give us 15, and a and b multiplied by b will give us b squared, and this is the same as the original expression that was given on the top. Guys, we're doing good. We are learning while learning. So let us go once again. We are going to do another expression and factorization using the common factor. So what we were to factorize exercise 3. What if we were to factorize 10x squared minus 18x cubed plus 14x to the fourth power? Wow, this one is so long. This one is long. Okay, we are going to use the same principle as before applied. So what we're going to do is to find the factors of the coefficient, and then we will use whatsoever is common to both and put it on the outside. So let us find the factor. Now, number 10, the factor for this can be 2 multiplied by 5, and 18 we can have 2 multiplied by 9, and the 14 we can have 2 multiplied by 7. So here we have 2 as a common factor for all the coefficients. So what we're going to do is to put 2 on the outside. Then we know that we should have one term and a minus sign and then a plus sign and then the bracket close. So for this, 2 divide into 10 will give us 5, or we can just simply write the 5 here, and we can write the 9 here, and we can write the 7 here. And then that will complete the factorization for the coefficient. Let us do the factorization for the x variable. So for this, we know that x is the common factor for all three terms, and this is the lowest of all. So we will write x squared on the outside. X squared times 5 will give us 10x squared, and then we will write x right here because the power will increase, and then we will write x here. So we are doing good, guys. Let us check by expanding the bracket by multiplying whatsoever outside of the bracket by the terms on the inside of the bracket. That will give us the original expression. Now let's go, guys. 2x squared multiplied by 5 will give us 10x squared, minus 2 times 9 give us 18, or 2 multiplied by 9 give us 18x cubed, as the one will add. Then 2x squared multiplied by positive 7 will give us 14x to the fourth. And this is the same as the original expression given in the top. Now quickly, guys, I'm going to put a few questions on the board, and I need you to do all these questions before I finish write them off. Let us see how good you are, guys. Let's go. Now try these using the what? I want you to try these using the common factor. So try these, guys. Come on. I know you can do it. So I want you to factorize these. Number 1, 12x plus 36. Number 2, 22y plus 33. Let me write this properly. 33z. Now, why do I write z like that? I will tell you later on in the picture. I will tell you later on in the picture, guys. This is a picture flip. So 14pq plus 35 P, Q, R. Now, let us do this by writing an equal sign. We know that we have to factorize and factor out what is common to both terms. So what is common to both terms, guys? Let us see. So do these and get back to me in the next class. So that is it for today, guys. Remember the int. What is common to both terms? Put it on the outside. You know that 12 can go into this, right? I'm just giving it away. So 12 x plus 312, 36. And for this, what we can use? 11 2y plus 3z. So not all the time you will have everything on the inside, everything on the outside. You know that once you multiply these, which is this term, by the terms inside the bracket, you should get back the original expression. So what is common to this, guys? Come on, let's go. So we can write 7 on the outside. Then we got P, Q, PQ. So we have PQ, open bracket, 2, 7, 14 plus. Then we have this, 5, 7, 35. We can put 5R. So that is it, guys. That is it. That is it. So I do them for you. Please to check to make sure that I am correct when you are doing it for yourself, guys. The next topic will be, we will do the next topic in the next lecture. This is the final lecture for today. So our next class will be tomorrow, where we will focus on the topic factorization by regrouping terms. So you can go ahead and check that out. We're going to do factorization by regrouping terms. Right? So we're going to do factorization by regrouping terms in our next video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope that someone learned something today. And that is it for today's lecture. This is Captain Princess signing out. Goodbye. Have a great day. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe our video. And leave a comment and tell a friend that, hey, you know, you can learn maths online on YouTube and this channel that they call Captain Princess.